Hi everybody, we got a general questions video for you again today. These are some questions that we've had via our website and social media pages, and we wanted to cover them in a video. So first one is, a lot of people ask about the steering. The car has too much steering when I take it out of the box. How do I turn that down? So what you want to do is on the radio, there's a wheel knob right here, a wheel roller. When you push that, roll that all the way forward, that's max steering. You can see how it's full lock. When you roll that all the way back, you'll actually see that it has no steering. If you ever turn the car on and it doesn't have steering, but it has throttle, check this because that could be the issue. So what you want to do is just roll that all the way back when you first get the car, roll it all the way back, and then just roll it forward just a little bit. And you'll see that it turns just a little bit. And you can just keep rolling that forward until you get it to where you feel comfortable driving the car. Some people, they like a lot of steering. Other people, they like very little steering. And you can see I'm going to turn the wheel full here. And you can see when you roll that up, this is exactly what it does. It just increases the amount that it turns. So just play with that, get it to where you feel you're comfortable. Next item is, people have asked about the play in the front end. We did design this in there purposely just to make sure the car is free, it's easy to drive, there's nothing being bound up. If you do want to adjust that, there's a kingpin screw right here. You can just tighten that down a little bit, but make sure you don't get it too tight. If you get it too tight, what it's going to do is it's going to like lock up on the front axle. So when you turn the wheels, it's not going to return back to center. So you want to tighten that down a little bit, just kind of work with it a little bit, get it to where you feel it's right, and it'll take some of that play out for you. The other item is the servo saver screw. If you ever have to take the side panel off or you have to take the servo out or whatever, there's a screw right here that holds the servo saver assembly on. When you take that loose and you go to put it back on, you'll see that that little washer on the side there, as you tighten that down, it starts to move towards the servo saver. When it gets about to that position right there, just go really slow and you'll feel some resistance on the screw. That's fully tight. It doesn't need to be any tighter than that. Just tighten it down till there's a little bit of resistance and then stop. Like I said, if you over tighten it, you will strip out that servo and you'll have to buy a new servo to replace that. Another item that a user came up with, or one of our customers came up with, that's a really good idea. Some people, if you're new to driving and you're hitting stuff a lot, when you hit stuff head on like this metal front bumper, it will push into the frame rails. And there's a stop back there, but it'll push through that stop if you hit hard enough. And what it'll do is it'll break the panhard bar. So one thing you can do is you just pull this front bumper out, and you can just cut this front bumper off a little bit. So if you just cut off, maybe like a quarter of this, what it'll do is you can push this front bumper back into the bosses, and you can get it where you want it so that it looks right. That's about the position where it looks right. But if you do hit something hard, what it'll do is it'll just push in, but it won't go far enough to break the panhard bar. So that's a great thing that somebody came up with, one of our customers came up with. So if you have any issues with that, you can try that. The other item is charging the battery. A lot of people have asked, how long do I charge the battery? The wall charger that comes with the car, you'll want to charge it about 30 to 45 minutes. That's all that it takes. It'll be fully charged. If you leave it on any longer, it's not going to charge anymore, but it's not going to hurt the battery. We don't recommend leaving it on any longer than an hour and a half. Always make sure you're present when the battery's charging, just to make sure there's no issues. So just keep that in mind. And then we'll have another video shortly that'll talk about some of the options with charging. So be sure to watch for that. Make sure you watch our website and social media pages for new products coming out. And thanks for watching.